Mwah. I hope you're doing well. It is Friday. I woke up thinking it was Saturday, and I was all excited because we were gonna. Thought it was the Sega Saturday. And I'm like, oh, it's the last one. I'm so excited. And then it's like, oh wait, it's Friday, huh? Wonder why that does that happen? Because like my brain is dumb, or does it happen because like in a dream, whatever dream I had last night that I don't really remember at all, was that dream like, oh, it's Friday, and then I wake up, it's like, oh, it's Saturday. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I hope you're all having a good evening, good Friday. We're on time tonight. Excuse me, sorry, goodness gracious. So, for dinner today, we had the chicken sandos, which is a HelloFresh recipe that I got. I think the name of it is longer than just chicken sandos. It's just a chicken sandwich, um, but it was a HelloFresh recipe, or is, I don't know, and pretty sure you don't need to subscribe to HelloFresh to get the recipes. I think they're just on their website. Um, so if you're subscribing to HelloFresh because you want the recipes, you don't need to do that. I'm pretty sure. Unless they've changed that, I don't know. That'd be pretty dumb. But it's HelloFresh, so it would not surprise me. Um, anyway, they're really yummy sandwiches. Uh, sorry. Tracking is making it look like I'm looking down. Wait. Nope. Eyes are still in the same spot. Okay. Because it doesn't matter then. Oh well. um I don't know why it's doing that. It's my glasses? No. It must be my glasses. So if I tilt my head down and like this, now I'm looking forward. I don't know. Oh well. But they're really good sandwiches. And the first time I made it, so when I had HelloFresh, like 2023, maybe it's 2022. I don't remember. Um, the only options for serving size was 2 people and 4 people. So I always got serving size for 4 people because I think I did. I don't know. Because the serving in a HelloFresh meal was not much. Not really. But the Santos are big because they're on like sub sandwich rolls, buns. And I made it, and I had 2 sandwiches. So I gave one to my mom, or I asked my mom if she wanted. She said no, so I gave it to my younger sister. And my sister is very picky, but she scarfed down that sandwich. So we made it. We started making it more often because I would actually eat it. But it's good. It's good. You take your bun, and then you baste the bottom bun with garlic butter, and then you toast it in the oven till it's crispy, and then you take it out. And then the stuffings for the fillings for the sandwich, you cut up an onion and a green bell pepper, and then you cook those in a pot or a pan till they're soft. Maybe soft and translucent for the onions and stuff like that. And then you remove them, set them to the side, and then you cook your chicken, whether it's raw pieces of chicken. We use just because it's easier. um, we use uh, just frozen chicken strips, just because it's easier. And then all you season it with is Italian seasoning and salt and pepper. Um, and while that's cooking, you mix up a sauce of uh, 3 parts sour cream and 4 parts mayo, and then add a bunch of garlic powder to it. Mix it up, and then you slather the bottom bun with it, and then put the fillings in, and then sprinkle mozzarella cheese on top of it, on top of the fillings. Put it back in the oven until the cheese melts, and then you're done. It's not hard. It's not like a difficult recipe or anything, but when you make 6 at a time, it can take a while. It can be a lot for one person. It can be a lot for one person. But they're very yummy. It's a very good sandwich. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, give me one moment. I need to pull my nose real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I've been kind of sneezy today and yesterday. I don't know if it's my hair or what's tickling my nose, but let me grab the ice globes. We haven't used them in a while. Sorry. Okay. So apparently with ice globes, you're supposed to like put them in the fridge or the freezer, and then so they're cold, and then you rub them on your face. I guess it helps your skin or something. Welcome back for the outbreak, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Bloop, 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 bloop. These ones are teardrop shaped. They make ones that are shaped like hearts. I don't know if that changes the sound they make, or if they don't make as good a sound. I couldn't tell you. You also get a similar sound to this with like those big bottles of balsamic vinegar. The ones that are really that look like a candied apple. The neck is super skinny, and then the bottle is like a big ball. You can get similar sounds to that, but they're bassier. I don't have one, unfortunately. But it's a similar shape to ice globe, so with the skinny handles and then the bulbs. And these ones are it's blue water. It's water dyed blue with something, and then there's glitter in there. I don't know why, just I guess to make it look pretty. Hi CJ. How you doing? I'm doing alright. You're the first one here. You can grab first if you want. You're the first one here. It's been this week has gotten me so used to like 5 people being here within like 2 minutes. So, um, but it's only been 11 minutes, but you're the first one here. Congrats on getting first, CJ. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I was talking about sandwiches. My day was good. I'm still catching up on um, the AGDQ runs. I was watching the Modern Warfare 2 speed run that apparently is now the world record. I guess. uh, so I was catching up on that one because a lot of the runs, the marathon goes all day through the night into the morning and then the next day, right? There's no like see you tomorrow kind of thing because it's a marathon. So I missed a bunch of the uh, stuff that all the runs that were overnight. What kind of sandwiches? Um, I don't know what you call them, like Italian chicken sandos. I don't know. The sandwich, you toast them in the oven and baste them with garlic butter, and then toast them, and then lather them with a sauce that is 4 parts sour cream or 3 parts sour cream, and then 4 parts mayonnaise, and then a bunch of onion powder or garlic powder. Sorry. Then you slather that on the bun, and then the fillings are you cook some sliced onion, and green bell pepper in the pan till it's soft, and then remove it. And then cook your chicken, and all you season the chicken with is Italian seasoning, salt, and pepper. Um, and then you put the fillings back in, mix them together in the pot, and then you stuff the sandwiches, and then sprinkle the sandwiches with, uh, you know, uh, shredded mozzarella. Lots of shredded mozzarella. The sandwiches are very messy. It's a very messy sandwich. um, and then you put it back in the oven till the cheese melts, and then you're done. So making one for yourself or 2 people is not too hard. It's not too difficult. But there's 6 of us here, so I have to make a ton of them. So it's a bit for it's a lot of work for one person. I made the first time I made them. I was it was a lot. We use just frozen chicken strips from Kroger just because it's faster than cooking raw chicken in the pot. Um, but yeah, you might need the recipe. It's a HelloFresh recipe, so you might be able to find it on their website. Because last I heard, I don't know if they've changed it, but you can get the HelloFresh's recipes on their website without being subscribed. So I don't know if that's changed. I don't know if that's changed. The mail I get most often for myself, the HelloFresh sends me like maybe 2 or 3 times, probably twice a month. Sends me a thing like, "Hey, come back and we'll give you a big discount again." And we'll even throw in $145. If not, doesn't mean trouble. We'll even throw in $145 knife, but that's on your 4th box, so you have to stay subscribed for 4 boxes. And yeah, or like, hey, come back. I don't know. It wasn't. HelloFresh got me to start cooking, and I learned a lot, and I appreciate that. I enjoy cooking. 99% off. I think it's like I think the last time they sent me one, it was like 84% off, but that's spread out across your boxes, um, which is fine. So that's like like a $20-$30 discount off each monthly box or each week, because they send you one weekly, not monthly. So you can also change how often they send you a box too. I'm pretty sure. Are they cheap? If you have a good promo code, they're okay. And if you're living by yourself or with like one or two other people, it's fine. I'm pretty sure they also, I guess, recently changed serving sizes. So you can, the only serving size options when I had them was two servings or four servings. And I always did four servings, and it always just felt like two servings. So, um, but apparently you can up your serving count now, I guess. Um, so it's fine, but um, it's not much better than just going and getting the ingredients yourself. The thing with HelloFresh that was like that part of their selling point was that um, you have the perfect portioned ingredients, and you don't end up with like an extra lemon or anything like that when you buy stuff at the grocery store. But like that's not a big deal. I don't think that's a really big deal. You just use that stuff in other ways, right? At least to me. Um, but so I think I was paying 60 something bucks a box. Maybe it's closer to four. Probably ranged from like high 40s to low 60s, maybe 50s to 60s. And then I got it was a promo code through a streamer I watched a ton at the time, and then the promo code ran out, and then the boxes went from $60 to $80. And I'm like, no, nah, I'm good. And uh, all of the recipes I got. Hi, Guylan. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Mwah. Uh, all of the recipes I got, the sides were all like oven roasted potato wedges. Um, and the potatoes they gave me were just small yellow potatoes. And those are hard to make oven roasted potato wedges out of because they're so small. They're so small. So it was also just difficult to like evenly cook those in the oven. Um, yeah. So when I quit HelloFresh, they're like, "Hey, will you let us know why you're leaving and what we can do to improve?" So I wrote like an essay. I was upset because they gave me yellow potatoes every time. Like they can't afford just like one or two russets. I would vastly prefer one or two big russet potatoes over like four or five little yellow potatoes that you like cut in half, and that's your potato wedge. Um, anyway, so I canceled, but I still had like a week or two left before the month rolled over, something like that. I don't know. I think I had a box the week after. Weird timing on my part, I think. I'm good, Guylan. I'm good. CJ got me rambling about HelloFresh, but that's okay. Um, so, my big gripes with HelloFresh were that they had dessert options. Like you could get a dessert. You could buy desserts that they would put in your box when they shipped them to you, and part of the promo code thing that I used got was that you get a free dessert in one of your boxes, um, and a free gift or something in another one, and all that. The free gift was like a bar of Ghirardelli chocolate, which was good. I think it was one or two bars of Ghirardelli chocolate. Um, and then the dessert options they didn't even like give you like it was a free dessert for your box. And then they gave you, oh hey, here's this box is your free dessert. Which one do you want? And their options were like cheesecakes, which I love cheesecake, and I think brownies, and that was it. I don't know if that's expanded at all. Um, and I got two cheesecakes because they came in the bundle of two. But they're not very big. They're maybe a little bigger than your palm. Um, like something maybe a little bigger than ones that you get at like the gas station or the Walmart through deli aisle or whatever, right? where the cakes are. Yeah. Anyway, so I got one New York style cheesecake and then one with a raspberry swirl, and they were okay. Um, I didn't let them thaw enough, and the center was still basically frozen. It was like eating a chunk of ice. Um, but if besides the free dessert that they give you in like your sixth box halfway through your discount subscription, the cheesecakes, like two of those cheesecakes, was like $8. That's more than you're paying for a meal with the discount. And I think without the discount, like $8. That's one of their gourmet recipes with like fancy, like, or quote unquote fancy. It's just beef recipes that aren't ground beef. So like steak or cut stew, uh, be, uh, stew beef and stuff like that. So it, it just really wasn't worth it. So when I quit, I'm like, hey, things you could do better. Give give me like big brown potatoes. Give me some russets, and um, charge. Don't charge for like your desserts as much as your meals. Give us cheaper desserts. I don't know if that's changed. I doubt it. But they had like you could order charcuterie boards with like cuts of cheese and sausage and crackers, and I think they had their own, or you could buy boxes of like protein bars and stuff. I don't know if it was their own brand or I don't remember, but with the ketchup promo code, give me 90% off. I don't know. Um, and I don't know how they're profitable. I think. Hi, Fiverr. Mwah. How you doing, sweetheart? They also mistreat their workers a ton. Like there was a scandal a couple years ago of like them be like just being horrible to their warehouse people, um, and like union busting. So I'm good. You officially hate every month of January. Well, it's a good thing there's only one of those a year for now. I don't know why I said for now. There's only one January. I think the last thing they sent me was like a code for 84% off, but you know, spread out. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? You change your name? Okay. I was like, I don't recognize this person at all. The UK. It's Casey. It's Casey. Okay. Did you get in trouble for having goon in your username? You switch controller. If I ever got you, nice. I'm doing okay. Oh, you just been you just wanted something new. Gotcha. Do you still prefer to go by Casey, or would you like me to call you something else? Casey? Okay. You got it, sweetheart. But I'm doing good, Fiverr. I'm doing good. Just been yapping about HelloFresh. Also, so like, Casey's name used to be Casey the Goonette. So, I just thought that maybe she got in trouble for having that name, but they let her register that username, so I guess it's fine. Um, but good. It's good to see you, Casey. Hope you've had a good week. It's almost a weekend in a couple hours. But yeah, I don't know how these meal subscription boxes are profitable. Like it's got the margins gotta be pretty thin. They gotta be. They gotta be. I don't know if the prices have gone up or down. I don't know. That's okay, Casey. Would you like a good girl for the road before you go? You're saving? Alright. Have a good night, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for being so sweet. I mean, HelloFresh owns Factor now. I think their biggest competition is like Blue Apron, and I don't know if they're doing well at all. Um, yeah, and Factor is like worse than HelloFresh because the meals are frozen. I would rather just cook it myself. If I want a frozen meal, like I would just go get like a lean cuisine or whatever, right? Because that's essentially what Factor is. They're just they're like frozen meals that are like they're made and then frozen. Like they're made by a quote unquote professional chef. I don't know if that's true, but they need a lot of chefs. Um, and then they're like $16 to $17 a meal in the little trays. Like they're the size of like a banquet meal. That a banquet meal of like 5 crinkle cut fries, 3 nuggets, and mac and cheese. Like they're just not that big. Like if you're like rich and live by yourself or whatever in an apartment, and you're like, I have money, sure. Because they get delivered all at once in the box, and you just pop them in there for a couple minutes. But like, just go get some lean cuisine or something, or Stouffer's meals. I don't know. Stouffer's meatloaf. Last one I had was pretty darn good. So, and that was a couple years ago. I don't know if they've improved or gotten worse, but might as well. Yeah, if you have that much money, you're probably just eating out every night. Well, you don't have to eat out every night, but if you are, then you have no need for. You really don't have a need for Factor, or you're doing other stuff because you're rich and rich people are weird. um, but yeah, so Factor's just really dumb. Like it's so stupid. Because with HelloFresh, at least you learn something. You cook, and the thing is fresh. Hello. That was a stupid joke. Right? I don't know. But if you're someone who can afford to pay $16 to $17 for a meal every day, or every right, you're probably already doing something better than a frozen meal on par with lean cuisine. Or if like you really need something, you could get like I'm pretty sure Red Baron frozen pizzas go on sale pretty often. I think you could probably get like one or at least 2 frozen pizzas for that much, and you can spread that. I don't know, and that feeds 2 people. You split the pizza. Not that that's good for you or healthy, but you could do that. Or just instant noodles and an egg and some veggies. Just don't eat that every day, because kidney stones. Watch your sodium. Watch your sodium. One of me, yeah. I'll eat a Red Baron by myself, but I don't really feel good after I do that. It's yummy pizza though. It's a pretty good frozen pizza. Like with our grocery pickup order a couple months last year, they gave us a Jack's pizza for free. We got one free Jack's pizza. I think it was cheese, pepperoni, and sausage. I think it was pepperoni and sausage. Yeah. And it was not good. Like it tasted like flour. It did not taste good at all. I guess the point of I think it was a thin crust. I don't know if all Jack's pizzas are that thin. I think it was a thin crust. It was a really sad frozen pizza. Like it was not good at all. Like it tasted worse than those really bad Totino's square pizzas. Like it was not good. But maybe that's just because it was the thin crust. Maybe the other ones are better. But when they say thin crust, they mean it. It's like tortilla thick. It's not very thick crust at all. It was just sitting in the freezer. Like, is anyone gonna eat this? No? Okay, I'll try it. Yeah. Bomb to you. Yeah, I ate them all the time when I was younger. They're really cheap too, so you just fill your freezer with them. And then the same with pizza rolls. They changed the recipe or something of the sauce or the cheese, and they just taste terrible. They're so bad. At least pizza rolls. I haven't had a Totino's pizza in a party pizza in a long time. Uh, I don't feel good after I eat those things. No judgment here if you like them, of course. To each their own. But I just do not feel good after I eat those. But yeah, pizza rolls, they're so bad. They taste terrible. Like, um, they taste like when you're sick and you can barely taste things. That's what pizza rolls taste like now. At least the regular pepperoni and cheese ones. Um, the spicy ones are better because they're spicy, and that's a flavor, kinda. It makes you feel something. Like store brand, like Kroger or Great Value, pizza rolls are probably better. I don't know. Like they were so disappointing. They're so bad. It doesn't taste good, man. The sauce is so bad in pizza rolls now. The Michelina TV dinner pizza rolls. I've never heard of that brand before. Maybe I'd recognize it if I saw an image, but boxes, but they're super yummy still. Give you hardly any sweaty fence out in the end. Aw. Yeah. It's nothing to be proud of, but when I was little, sometimes our dinner for the night would just be we got out the pan and we just dumped a whole bag of pizza rolls on the pan and baked them in the oven, and that was dinner for that night because they tasted good. Now they're just bad. They're so bad. At least the regular pizza ones. I don't know if there's like barbecue chicken or anything like that, but they're so bad. They're maybe not bad. They're just bland, which is kind of the same thing. Yeah, it was when I was little, so we could split the whole bag. Same with like pizza hot pockets. Um, like I used to eat a ton of the pizza hot pockets. I ate a ton of them, and then they changed either the cheese or the pepperoni or the sauce or the bun themselves. I remember they, excuse me, they did change the recipe, and they're just bad. They're so gross. Um, at least the pizza ones. I it's been a long time since I had one, but I liked the breakfast one that was like croissant crust, and it was just full of like cubed ham and cheese, and that was it. Those were good. Burned killed plenty of taste buds because of those things, but it's yummy. Just ham and cheese, I'll take it. Sure. I don't know, just something about hot pockets. Now, they just they're just kind of gross now. And they just kind of like the smell of them or something. The smell when you cook a pizza hot pocket in the microwave, the smell lingers for quite a while, and it kind of nauseates me. I don't know. Maybe I got sick one time and then I threw up a pocket, and maybe that's why. But they're just not good. And then when I did eat one, there'd be like, because the pepperoni wasn't like little cubed pepperoni. It's like pepperoni slices sliced in half so they fit. And then you get like a hot pocket that's just like the sauce and then like stringy cheese, and then the last like quarter of the hot pocket is just dry as heck pepperoni. They were always just so inconsistent. Food ruins it forever, yeah. Maybe that's what happened. I think it's just because they changed the recipe, and they didn't like them. I didn't like them. Well, I'm glad you were blessed with all good hot pockets. Very not picky. Could be. Sorry, trying to get my headphones in a comfortable position here. A treat? Okay, let me see if I have any more peanuts. Fetch water? Okay. Alright, here's one. Is it going to be pleasant? No. That. Not at all. Sorry about that. Thank you, Fiverr. Hi, Ninetale. Where's that emote? Oh, it's a duck sneaking. I thought it was a duck stuck in, like, the back rooms or something. Sorry if that was loud. And stretch. You're still sick? I'm sorry to hear that, Ninetale. I hope you feel better soon. Still went to work anyway. I feel that. I feel that. Thank you for the 3-stream streak, Ninetale. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. So, I know nothing about Stranger Things besides that they called the big scary monster Demogorgon, and it looks nothing like Demogorgon at all. Demogorgon is a big, tall demon monster with the head of an ape, and one of its arms is 3 tentacles, and it's like a big lizard for the rest of it. That's what a Demogorgon looks like, not some weird face hugger flower thing. Anyway, I don't know anything about Stranger Things, but my TikTok feed just gives me video after video of people like ripping season 5 apart, apparently, and apparently Netflix released a documentary like making of season 5. And apparently the guys that made Stranger Things are called the Duffer Brothers, which sounds like a moving company name. Like, call the Duffer Brothers and we'll come pick up your mattress for free and take it to the dump for you. But apparently in one of the shots in the documentary, you can see that they had tabs of ChatGPT open. So everybody's like, I don't know if the open tab was ChatGPT or what, but essentially they used ChatGPT to help write the show, the season. So, yeah. Oh, and the apparently the big bad guy's name is Vecna, because Vecna is a big bad guy in the Forgotten Realms. I'm pretty sure he's dead now. Besides, Vecna's eye and Vecna's hand. Um, you cut out one of your eyeballs, stuff his eye in your skull, and it gives you powers. And then cut off your hand, and then you stick on Vecna's hand, and then you get his powers. Um, I don't know what they do, but that's how you equip them. Yeah. Oh, and apparently in season 4 there was a pizza place called Bubba's Pizza. I only know that because when I worked at Walmart, season 4 came out, and there was like a tie-in pizza, frozen pizza product with a Bubba's Pizza box, and I tried one. It was an everything pizza because that was the only thing we had left. All the cheese and pepperoni would always sell out before the end of my shift. Um, so I bought one of those pizzas that has like onion, peppers, pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, and stuff like that. It was actually pretty good. That's the only supreme. Oh, a supreme is a supreme. That's the only supreme pizza I've ever had. Um, but I'm like, I don't know what these people are talking about, but it's funny, it's interesting. The show's so bad. All right, let me drink some water. I'm gonna get you a good girl, Ninetail. Excuse me. All right. Ninetail. Very good girl. Ninetail, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting and spending time with us on the streams. Thank you, thank you. Very good girl. You worked very, very hard this week. I'm very, very proud of you. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. I don't think that's how that works, Fiverr. Probably not. You can have a pizza bagel, those exist. And maybe a bagel pizza. But I don't know if that'd be good. Like, you take a giant bagel, cut it in half, and then put this. I don't know. Good girl, Ninetail. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Hmm. Good girl, Ninetale. Good girl. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Look at you, such a good girl. Yes, you are. Good girl. Good girl, Ninetale. Good girl. Oh, look at you, such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Ninetale. Good girl. You're a very, very good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good girl. 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 Mwah, 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 mwah. Good girl, Nigel. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Mwah, 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 mwah. All right. Thank you, Ninetale. Hopefully that was okay for you, sweetheart. Thank you for the redeem tier. Thank you. Thank you. Give me one moment. I need to blow my nose real quick. All right. Sorry about that. Thank you, Fiverr. Thank you. Good boy, Fiverr. Okay. Tappies? Okay. Fiverr. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. And spending time with us on the streams. Thank you. It's always good to see you, Fiverr. Always good to see you. Good to see you, Fiverr. Good to see you. And you worked very, very hard this week. And I'm very, very proud of you. Very, very good boy. Good boy, Fiverr. Good boy. Good Good boy. Good boy, Fiver. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Piper. Good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, look at you. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. Look at you. Such a good boy. Oh, good boy. Good boy, Piper. Good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. You're such a good boy. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, Fiver, good boy, such a good boy, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. There you go, Fiver. Hopefully that was okay for you. We are coming up on the second ad break here in about 4.5 minutes. Just a heads up. Of course, Fiver, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And some tappies. What would you like me to tap on? I can do some desk tappies. I have the ice globes, so I can do some glass tappies. I have 3 different cardboard boxes to tap on, if you would like that. I do have this board game in a metal tin. I don't know how good its tappies would be, but we could try that if you'd like. Sorry about the hiccups. Oh my goodness. But what would you like me to do tappies on, Fiver? Anything in particular? Surprise you? Alright. Let's try this metal tin. Hold on, my nose tickles. Here you go. Unfiltered ketchup sneeze. Good for you guys. It was too far away from the mic to mute it. Anyway, give me Barbados real quick. Sorry about that. I'll probably have to blow my nose again later because it was a sneeze. Okay, so this is the board game Forbidden Island. I have not played it. I got it in a White Elephant gift with some pals a couple weeks ago. I have yet to play it. It's made by Game Right, and it's in a metal tin, which is unique as far as my board game experience goes. Besides, like dominoes, dominoes usually come in a metal tin. So this is tapping on the back. We'll come back from there, but guys, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I'm gonna have to hold it like this. Is that good at all? Is that pleasant? Is that any good? Ouch. Popped my pinky. So those are what the sides sound like. This is the lid. And parts of it are raised, like the lettering here, and there's it's an image of a tower on a cliff overlooking a shallow lake, I think, with some palm trees on the cliff. So the cliff and the tower and the trees are all raised. So the sound by just scratching it here. sorry, goodness. That was probably not very pleasant. I apologize. Bonked the mic stand with the tin here. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So I guess we can read the back of the box, because I think you're like treasure hunters, and you like look for treasures and try not to die or something. Dare to discover Forbidden Island. Join a team of fearless adventurers on a do-or-die mission to capture 4 sacred treasures from the ruins of this perilous paradise. Your team will have to work together and make some pulse-pounding maneuvers, as the island will sink beneath every step. Race to collect the treasures and make a triumphant escape before you are swallowed into the watery abyss. So it's like, from gathering, looking at the back of the box, it's like a grid of 3x4 cardboard cards, and I guess when you step off of one, it flips over and it sinks, and you have to, or something, and you have to try to find all 4 treasures before everything sinks. Hi, Maury. Fast scratches and slow scratches. You got it. You got it, sweetheart. And hi, Jam Jam. You're cute. You're cute, Jam Jam. How are you, Jam Jam? How are you, Maury? Mwah, mwah. Is that a smooch for both of you? You missed our earlier HelloFresh rant, Maury. Oops, I misspelled shout out. There we go. Please go follow Maury if you know her already. She's very sweet. She's a very pretty and sweet bat VTuber. She's very sweet. Please give her a follow if you're not already, and you can catch her next stream. I don't think she's streamed in a while, but you can follow her so you can be notified of when she goes live. Good, just playing some Legends EA. Nice, nice. Have a good time with Jam Jam. Please go follow Maureen. I think I caught the last Maury stream. I think I did. You're cool, Jam Jam. Like catching alphas? Are they like big mean versions of Pokemon? But the last Maury stream I caught was probably like 2 years ago. Maury's model is also very cute. Her model's very cute. She was reacting to slime videos, and I don't know why I remember this, but I do. I guess because I talk about it every time I see Maury. Somebody even taller than your avatar? Nice. But I think, I don't know what was going on, but Maury was watching slime videos, and then she's like, I'm rubbing my feet on my wall. So you're in for a good time with Maury, of course, of course. She's great. Maury would go live like an hour or 2 before I even woke up in the morning, so I think it was kind of difficult to catch one of her streams. But I did catch one, and I am forever grateful I did. Oh, scratches, right. I'm sorry, Marie. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. But I hope you're doing okay. You do scratches. You're so fast. I'll go into slower, faster, slower, faster, slower, faster, slower. See, can I? It's not scratching, but can I? How fast can I do this? See, I don't know if that sounds as good as scratches. I'm just using my palm. I don't know if it sounds good. Maybe it sounds a little too squeaky to me. Hope these scratches are okay for you, Maury. Maury might have just like passed out. That happens. So I muted the mic with my nose. It's been a while since that's happened. Well, that's the whole point of these streams, if ever, is to help you sleep. So I'm glad I can help people fall asleep. Excuse me. Oh, Jim Jam, if you're still here, sweetheart, what starter did you pick? Which starter did you pick? I remember before the game released, I was very excited. I knew I wasn't gonna play the game. I don't have a Switch or a Switch 2. But I was excited to see what alternate evolutions they gave Chikorita, Tepig, and Oshawott, or Totodile, sorry. I was really excited because they set a precedent with giving us alternate starter evolutions with Arceus. So I was like, oh, that's gonna be exciting. Is there gonna be like a dragon and like knights and dragons and stuff? And then they got mega evolutions, which makes sense. But yeah, so that was a little disappointing. And I don't know how to feel about these new mega evolutions. Some of them are kind of cool, and then it's like I don't know what the logic of like which Pokemon they gave evolutions to in ZA, how they picked which ones to give megas to. Like Dragonite makes sense, and uh um stuff like that. But yeah, did Zeraora need a mega evolution? I don't think so. I don't think Zeraora needed one, unless it's like plot relevant, then I guess sure. But some of them they just look not great. I mean, they gave Starmie one. Is Starmie that popular? Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played a new Pokemon game since base Scarlet Violet on my brother's Switch. Right, but I don't know. Starmie just kind of feels like out of left field, and they just gave it legs. I don't know. I would have like made it like super wide and given it like this giant gem eye that shoots like big lasers out of or something. Because usually a mega form takes one of a Pokemon's like design features, like Blastoise's cannons and Venusaur's plant, and just like makes it way bigger, right? Yeah, Starmie, it just gets like two legs and like runs around like a person. It's weird. It's really weird. Some of them feel more like Dynamax Pokemon than Megas. a starfish? Yeah. Well, Stormy like rolls around and spins and goes yeah, yeah. One of my like internal monologue vocal stems whenever I'm like thinking about Pokemon or whatever, I'll just go Corfish, 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 because Corfish. That's how Corfish talks in the Lucario movie. Corfish. And sometimes they'll just be sitting there going, Olimar, Louie, Tacho, Olimar, Louie, Tacho. From Pikmin 2. Like the Jigglypuff singing, or say like sigh. It's been a while since I've watched the anime. I think I was watching the newest one or the Sword and Shield anime. I don't know if there's one for Scarlet Violet out yet. Um, or maybe that one's ended now. I was watching on Netflix on the TV, and it went. Netflix had up to where Crawdaunt, or not Crawdaunt, Dreadmaw, um, Gigantamax or whatever, and like his head broke through the Coliseum wall, the stadium wall, and then that's where Netflix's episodes ended. So I was like, okay, well, okay. That was the last Pokemon anime I watched. Besides like the Poketoon shorts on YouTube, those every single one that I've seen has made me cry. The Slugma one and the one where the little girl helps the baby Nidoran, and then its mom and dad come to the town to try and find it, and get really angry. So she, and that one makes me cry. I think I did. I would watch anime just about her and her new Nidoran male friend, like her Nidoran friend. I would love that. And I did I watch the Primate one? I might have. He aged up to like 15 or like 12 for the black and white anime, I think, or X and Y. Because, yeah. Is it VC with you? I can't do that, sweetheart. I get you a good girl or good boy redeem. Still 10. I think he went up to like 12 in one of them, and then he went down to 10 or 11 afterwards. It was either black and white or X and Y where he aged up like 1 or 2 years, and then they aged him down. Or maybe it was Sun and Moon. I don't remember. I don't remember at all. Um, Yeah, I'm pretty sure the next, I don't know if it started, but the next Pokemon season, um, the sort, uh, to clap when I jump. I don't know. I've never tried. Um, I think they're going with a new protagonist. I don't know. Maybe there was a movie. Maybe I don't remember. Let's see. Let's do some googling here. 2023. Uh, Liko and Roy in Pokemon Horizons the series still appears occasionally in special roles or cameos as creators thought first start. So, yeah, we have new protagonists. We have new protagonists. I don't know if the anime is out. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know. I have not been keeping up with it at all. You too. I have a box set of the Pokemon Adventures manga. I need to finish reading those. Apparently, the Pokemon manga is pretty good, and it is from what I've read. I think I've read the first two volumes. I got the box set, I think, for a Christmas or maybe a birthday. The first five, I think. I don't know how if they're still doing the manga. I imagine there's still Pokemon manga. There's got to be, right? Hmm. I yawned and blinked, so I had tears. My eyes watered a bit, and I read Hobbit as Frobbit. I was, was like, is that Hobbit? But everyone's frogs. That sounds cool. But no, Hobbit. Hobbit. Gotcha. Or what would it be? No, because ribbit is just the sound a frog makes. And you can call well, because there's the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings, right? So what? How would you implement a frog pun into Lord of the Rings? How do you do that? Lord of the Ribbit? Hmm. Frog of the Rings? Hmm. It's a tougher one. It's too bad we never got like a Muppets rendition of The Hobbit or anything. That'd be sounds kind of cool. Maybe that would be terrible. I don't know. Hops of the Rings? No. Or it would be Hoppet. It would be Hoppet, and then, well, that could be rabbits too. So it's not the ribbit, and then because the ring still has to be a ring, right? We'll never know if it would have sucked dry. I mean, maybe it'll happen someday. It's possible, but Lord of the Rings, Flagship of the Ring. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Excuse me, sorry, goodness gracious. Two hoppers. So I got a comment earlier today where someone was asking why a comment on the ASMR video that I did last weekend, last Sunday. Not the VOD, it was the video. And they were like, "Why do you put femboy in the title? Why do you say you're a femboy?" Or hold on, hold on. Why title it like this? Why mention that you're a femboy? Why show thighs? I was like, okay, I don't know if this is like a troll or whatever, troll comment. They said genuinely asking, so I was like, I'll give them a genuine answer. They didn't respond or anything, or not yet. But I was like, well, it's because what algorithm optimization, right? Did you want to put femboy ASMR in the title? So when people search femboy ASMR, it comes up, right? And I say I'm a femboy because I am one. Why hide that at all? It doesn't make sense. Not really. And the thighs is just a consequence of the camera angle because I would love to just do like a bird's eye view, top down view of the desk if I could. I can't because I don't have the setup for that. So I just kind of hang the camera off my monitor and point it down at the desk. It is just kind of a consequence of that. So it did in fact work. See? See, it's to help people find the stuff that they want, that they're looking for, right? That's why when you make mommy ASMR, you put, and there's cuddles in the video, you put cuddles in brackets in the video title. So when you search mommy ASMR cuddles, your video shows up. It's just making sure that the title is accurate, so you know what's in the video. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. And people like the size, so like, I don't know. I don't know. And dressing up is fun. It's a good time. Chicken, so now it's harder to find the new fanboy ASMR vids. Let's hope I won't disappeared again. Oh, I guess I didn't even know that was there. Maybe it's only there on desktop. I have no idea. But search is just completely like, at least on mobile, you'll search something, it'll give you like 3 or 4 videos that, the top 3 or 4 videos that for that search, and it'll give you like, here's, you already watched these, but we'll show you these again just in case. They're completely irrelevant to whatever you searched, but here's these, and then here's 3 more videos relevant to the search, and then here's 5 videos that we think you might like but have nothing to do with the search, and then some shorts, and then a bunch of videos. Like it's just, it's so bad. I don't know why they do that. Probably a bug. Oh. Makes sense. It could be. They get rid of that problem completely. That's probably why they got rid of it. It also show you an ad first. The top thing will be an ad. That's just completely irrelevant. Because most ads are probably irrelevant when you're searching for ASMR. Broadly speaking. They're so overkill. Like, watching on mobile is kind of a nightmare. It's just terrible. It's terrible. um, like, so they call it the YouTube pause experience, where if you pause your video, an ad pop up will come up, and if you're watching in landscape mode, on your phone. It'll pop up and then shove your video to the side, um, and just be something completely stupid and has no relevance to you in your life and never will. At least in my experience, it's always like optimize your AI with this modem or window repair when I don't, you know, have need to repair windows. Um, I get a bunch of ads for like business management software, which I guess is okay because it's completely irrelevant. I don't have to worry about it. Um, and they're just wasting their advertisement money on me, so good for them. But like the pause experience is just it's a bad experience, is what it is. Um, and after like the first 30 seconds of a video on mobile, or the first like quarter of the video, um, the pop-up will come up. So you have to be very careful whenever you're like pausing a video before you put your phone in your pocket, because you might press the ad or whatever and it sends you to a website. Um, I hate it. I hate it. It's always like irrelevant stuff and like car dealerships. Stay smart is quiet. Then when you get to the next video, boom, jump scare. Yeah. Yeah. What I do is when I'm laying in bed listening to my ASMR playlist. Not my own, excuse me, ASMR, my own ASMR video collection playlist that is like over 1,000 videos long now. Um, I wear this headband headphones, and I just press the buttons to go back and forth in the playlist, the queue, until the ad stops playing. So I'll press the button to go back a video, and if the ad plays, I go forward a video, and then if an ad play, it usually takes 3 times. So I'll go back, forward, and then the ad won't play. But that's only if I'm conscious. And it works. And whenever you go back, forward, it's like the same 2 ads every time. Like it is, I don't know. And if you're mobile, if you notice when you pull up a video on mobile on the YouTube app, it used to be like the video title, the um the subscribe button, and then like all the buttons for like sharing and stuff next to the subscribe button, and then the comment box. They've shrunk that thing as far as possible, uh to the point where like when you're uh vertical and you're like scrolling or whatever, or when you do that, you just have the like tiniest microscopic uh channel icon picture, then the subscribe button. Like it's so tiny you can barely tell what it is. um like it's so bad. Like I don't know what they're doing. Are they not profitable? What's going on? But it is what it is. Oh, and another thing, when you watch a video ad, when a video ad plays, sometimes specific, I guess it's an option on Google's advertising thing, at least on YouTube, maybe. Um, there After the ad's done, a little banner will pop up in the bottom left corner of the landscape mode, and it'll stay there for 30 seconds. So what I do is I just uh, swipe up a little to where you swipe up and it'll brings up the recommendations. I just do that to where the overlay is invisible, and I just hold my finger there for 30 seconds until it goes away. because I don't want to look at it and I don't want to accidentally press on it. It seems that way. But we are approaching the 2 hour mark. Man, this stream flew by, huh? So we are approaching the 2 hour mark. So if anyone has any trigger requests, smooch redeems, anything of the sort, please get those in soon so I can get those to you before it gets too late. And we'll look for someone to raid out to here in like 20 minutes. I don't know who's lifetime. We raided Minari last time. And I think Neko Nibbles. Oh, Neko Nibbles is doing ASMR, so we might raid Neko Nibbles just to return the favor because she raided us last night. And I don't see Wampus, unfortunately. We might try to find someone new. We'll see. It's just annoying just so people have to buy premium, probably, and then they'll change premium tiers to where there's like a $10 option or maybe a $15. I don't know. A cheaper version, cheaper plan that blocks video ads, but not the pop-ups or anything. Something like that. They're gonna do that. And then I bet they really want to take away the option to block an ad. So like when you have, I'll do your mouse sounds in a second. If I need to say you finish this thought real quick before I forget. So if you have personalized ads on, that setting turned on your Google account, when a video ad plays or when you get an ad on YouTube, you click the little eye icon next to the timer, and it'll bring up a little window that shows you the advertising, the ad category and stuff, and the brand and stuff, and why you're getting this ad. And then you can press a button on the top. Most of the time, there's some ads like for like specific insurance companies and like credit card companies that pay, I guess, a premium so you can't block it, like Chase. And I hate those. I hate that company. I hate their ads. They're so bad. And insurance and stuff. But there's usually a button there with a no symbol, and you press that and it'll block that ad, that specific one, for like maybe a week or two, a couple weeks, maybe a month, and then it'll come back. But also advertisers will just put out the same ad but under as many categories as they can get away with. Like I get like Zen tablet ads, like the like chewables, like drugs. that I think it's marijuana. I don't know. It stinks, whatever it is. I had some coworkers on my first job. They used it, and their breath smelled so bad. It smelled like barf. But I guess they use those to help you quit. I don't know. Or nicotine. I get ads for those. And I have this, and in Google, in your ad settings, you can turn off sensitive topics like weight management, alcohol. But I guess you can't turn off that stuff because Zin puts the ads under like social media platforms category instead of what it is. And so a bunch of companies will just do that. They'll just throw their ads on the service, a Google Ad services, under as many categories as they can get away with. Which is, I don't know. So stupid. Thing, cable TV. So if you're on mobile and you get an ad at the beginning of the video, if you close the video, will the ads playing after, like, if it's unskippable for like 5 seconds, then close the video and then go back to and then tap on the video again, you shouldn't get an ad. I bet they really want to patch that out too. But I'm sure Google is like testing ways to just completely remove ad customization, or like the option to block individual ads. I'm sure they're looking into that. I'm sure they are. I don't know if they'll do that, but they might. They very well might. All right, let me drink some water, and we'll get to your mouth sounds. Because you used to be able to just completely block topics you didn't want to see, and then they took that away. Now you can say, show me less of this, or show me more of this. I don't know why you would say, show me more insurance ads. Show me more of those. So whenever a topic comes up, whenever I block an ad through that little eye icon, I always click, show me less of this. So I've said, show me less of everything. So they just show me the same amount of stuff regardless, because I said, show me less of every ad topic ever. Anyway, it's really stupid. But I keep the ad personalization on so I can block the ad, because when you do that, it just closes the ad and goes to the video. So you do that immediately as an ad pops up, and you're good. On most ads, some ads you can't block through that method, because I guess the advertisers paid enough. It's usually like big insurance companies and credit cards and garbage like that. Usually insurance and credit cards, I think, most of the time. I've really only ever seen them do that. All right, let's get your mouth sounds, Fiverr. Sorry, had to yawn. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. All right.
Tango Flavor. Thank you for the best sounds request, sweetheart. Thank you. We have the last ad break in a couple minutes here. And then we will find someone to write out to. Thank you for the red team, sweetheart. Thank you. Hope those are alright for you.
Oh, I'm glad you like them, Flavor. I'm glad you think they're cozy. Ad break. Any second now. Any second now. All right, let's see. Who do we get? See if we can find anyone new tonight. Perchance. It's been a while since we've done that. I think the last person we found that way was Neko. See, we don't have too many options tonight. Let's see. Neko is playing a visual novel, I think. Who's this? There. Doing some VR ASMR. Right. Have a 3D model. Or we have this person. Oh, they're 2 follows away from 130. Okay. We'll go say hi to this person. Yeah, we could do that. All right, welcome back for the outbreak, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it lots. Sorry, I had to cough. We'll call it night here in like 6 minutes or so. So this is like last call for trigger requests. Last call for smooch redeems. Anything of the sort. We'll write out to this person. They're 2 follows away from 130. So if we get them to 130 tonight, that would be awesome. That would be great. Thank you, Fiverr. I hope you get some good rest. Yeah. So tomorrow is the final Sega Saturday. And then for the next couple weekends, maybe we'll get it in one stream. We'll see. We're going to so next weekend, not this weekend, not tomorrow, but next weekend, we will begin to put all 55 of these games on a tier list, just to put a little bow and wrap up this whole Sega Saturday experience that we started in November of 2024. Excuse me. Sorry, goodness gracious. Excuse me, burp. In tomorrow's game, the final Sega Saturday game is Wonder Boy in Monster World. Wonder Boy 3 Monster Layer was last weekend, so I'm guessing it's just going to be more of the same. It could be completely different. I don't know. We'll see. Seems like there's a lot of Wonder Boy games, though. Wonder Boy 3 Monster Layer was okay. Like, in terms, like, comparing it to some of the other platformers we've played, it was okay. pretty easy. Most For the most part, the tricky parts of it was the platforming was not great. Um, but the shoot 'em up, uh, side scrolling boss fights were cool. Um, uh, the first handful were pretty similar, and then they started mixing it up. It was okay. It was okay. Not like the best platform we played. That's Gunstar Heroes, for sure. Gunstar Heroes is way better. So much better. Hey, Bun Bunny. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. You got that cute little snowman emote as always. It's good to see you, Bun Bunny. We'll be calling a night here in a couple minutes. We're gonna write out to someone new. They have 128 followers, so if we get them to 130 tonight, that would be awesome. So they probably started streaming recently. The stream is 18 plus, so watch yourselves, I guess. Um, so is this stream? It has a label, content label on it. So I'm wagging my finger at you guys. But I'm doing okay, Bun Bunny. I'm doing all right. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, I already asked you that. Sorry. Autopilot. But I'm doing good, Bun Bunny. I'm doing good. Um, had a pretty slow day. Folded my laundry today. Caught up on some anime. Free Run season 2 started today. Um, started it's season 2 started today. That was exciting. We got episode 2 of Sentenced to Be a Hero. Good stuff. Um, and yeah, being on autopilot. Yeah, it's getting late. It is. And we had chicken sandos for dinner. It's one of the HelloFresh recipes I got. One of my boxes, like 4 years, 3 years ago, probably 3 years ago now. Um, Maybe longer. I don't know. No, it was probably 3 years. Um, Maybe it's four. Doesn't I don't remember when I did HelloFresh. Um, but yeah, it's a good sandwich. So uh you have big hoagie buns. You slice them, and then you baste the inside bottom bun with garlic butter. Toast it in the oven till it's crispy, not like toasty, but like just a little crispy. And then you lather it up with a sauce that's 3 parts sour cream and then 4 parts mayonnaise with garlic powder. And you just lather that on there. And then the fillings are um uh uh on the stove. You cook some sliced onion and green bell pepper till they're translucent and soft, and then transfer it to a plate, and then you cook your chicken. We just use frozen chicken strips just because it's easier. Um, Not like fried chicken strips, just like strips of chicken breast. Just because it's easier than cooking raw chicken. It's also faster and cheaper. And you season the chicken with a ton of Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. Cook that through or just till it's thawed and hot. And then you put the veggies back in, mix everything up, and then you um, put the fillings on the sandwich, and then sprinkle on shredded mozzarella or whatever cheese you want. Really, we use mozzarella, or I think the recipe calls for Italian blend or something like that. I don't know. And then we use mozzarella though. Then you put the sandwich back in the oven till the cheese melts, and then you're good to go. It's a really good sandwich. I recommend it quite a bit. It's good stuff. Um, but it's a lot of work for making enough sandwiches to feed all of my family because there's 6 of us. So it's a lot of work for 2 people. So I prep the buns, preheat the oven and the sauce and stuff like that. Well, my mom does stuff on the stove, and then by the time we're both done, the buns are ready to be filled, and then they go in the oven when everything's done. So, well-oiled machine. That's what we had for dinner. We never really have a side with them, just because the sandwiches themselves are so much work, and they take up the stove and the oven. So you could probably do some tater tots or something in the air fryer. Because the oven you have to preheat to the oven temperature. The recipe calls for is 450, just so you toast the sandwiches faster, probably. But yeah, it's really good and a really messy sandwich. They tend to fall apart. But yeah, it is a good sandwich. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Give me a second to swap my headphones and we'll get the raid going. I'm sorry you got here right before we call it a night, Bun Bunny, but thank you for being here, sweetheart. It's always good to see you. Mwah. I hope you have a good night. We're gonna raid out to this person. I will be right back. Of course, Bun Bunny, of course. I'm glad you were able to stop by. This VOD will be live tomorrow night. The Battle Beans stream from last night, that VOD will be up tomorrow, or in a couple hours, like 2 hours. So, there's that. Make sure I spell this right. The model is very cute. Please give them a follow. They're 2 away, or they're 1 follow away from 130. So we're definitely getting them there, because yeah. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for the final Sega Saturday, and then Handcam ASMR on Sunday. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate and love you all very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Yep, it was last night. But I will see you all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your night, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you. Don't forget to brush your if you're going to bed. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Drink some water. Brush your teeth when you wake up too. It's important. Drink some water. Take your meds. Take your vitamins. Eat something if you haven't yet today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. I love you all very much. Please be nice. Give them a follow if you see it fit to do so. Yeah. Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye, Bun Bunny. Bye, Fiverr. Who else was here? Ninetail was here today. Jam Jam, Maury. I think that was everybody. Oh, and Casey and Guylan was here. Yeah, and thank you everyone that lurked tonight. I appreciate it lots. Good night, guys. I love you. Bye bye. Good night. Bye bye. Mwah.